This week we're going back in time, visiting a home, but not a stately home as you would normally do. This one is a tenement house in Glasgow, and it was lived in by Mrs. Toward and her daughter Agnes. I hope you enjoy it. What exactly is a tenement house? Well, it's a dwelling within a block of 2 or more floors, and each apartment was actually called a tenement house, presumably because it had everything that you needed to live in, much like modern day apartments do. That's great.
Set up for the day. This reminds me when we went to Green Gables.
It does, yeah. Straw mattress under the bed. I've got things like this at home. It's just I know. This must be a beading machine.
Looks like it.
Yeah, because they've got the beading example there. And it must be threaded.
How do they make convertible frames?
Well,
That also looks like you can have a modern.
oh, that,
I didn't
yeah,
know,
that I
just
don't
wondering.
know. This looks like it could have been some sort of treadle machine as well.
It's definitely some sort of treadle machine.
Treadle, that's what I said, yeah.
Yes, it's definitely some sort of treadle machine, isn't it? That is a clear footprint.
It is. Now that is a proper hairnet.
Yes.
She must have been tiny.
Pigs. Parce qu'avant, ils mettaient des vrais pigs, tu crois, sur ce jeu. Médicaments, j'ai regardé si vraiment fantôme. Non, t'as là. C'est quoi?
C'est ça, je pense que c'est pour tuer les mains. Les rouges, les...
Are you getting on?
Yeah.
With granny's up. Do you know, like in terms of like just even things like wallpaper and stuff, do you know what I mean? It's like
Yes.
before she got redecorated.
Yes.
It's so interesting that like there's like what did Glasgow houses and Glasgow houses have in common at that time? What was different?
Yes. That looks like it might be a step that would be pulled out in order to climb up onto this very high bit.
Now I promise you that we both of us who still live in tenements are being updated. We've got central heating and fitted kitchens.
I got it.
Hello.
Hello. I'm mending a carpet.
Oh, right,
That's what I'm doing on the floor.
we'll need to get another one.
Yeah, well, so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's just basically a temporary fix so we can
Yeah.
get this tape off the floor.
We got this one from Pollock.
Yes, yes. But sadly Pollock didn't have any more appropriate
right.
ones, so we need to wait until we have some funding to buy a new one. So just doing some temporary fixes.
Would you be allowed to go down to Tiers make tears and buy one at the auction, no?
So that's the plan, to
Oh,
go
good.
and buy one at auction, but we just don't have any money for one yet, because we
right.
don't have a conservation budget at Tenement House, sadly. Yeah, it would just be, I think,
Because-
to do some fundraising. Yeah. But
Because then this tower would never have, our carpet would never have been as worn as this one.
no, it would not have been.
Because they didn't use this room. They lived in. I think she must have slept in that bed in the kitchen as well. Do you think?
Absolutely, it's
Because
not
they didn't
yeah.
want the warm house bedroom in the house.
That's true.
Uh-huh. When I brought my mother here, she turned up her nose because she said, I thought you were bringing me to something historic. This is, she was born in 19, and this was her mother.
Yeah.
Our home was furnished. They didn't change the furniture.
I mean, I recognise so many things that are grandma's.
Really?
Yeah, down in London.
Oh, I would have thought you were too young. I mean, to live.
It gets passed down. No, I mean, she moved out of like the part of London she was in, like very expensive. So she moved out of there like when we were children, when you were very small,
Right.
not born. But
Well,
she used
that's
to
really
live
interesting.
in one of those houses that looks very similar to like the tenements with front bay windows and everything. She
Right.
lived in one of those, and like Rachel, like, is there like a I grew up there, and there's just so many things. Like I remember seeing something like that. I remember seeing something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I just thought that to you it would be history, you know.
Not to me, probably to you. A bit more. She lives there. Like our grandmother lives in a very modern house now. Has done for
Oh,
years,
that
but
she
like
can
this is
move
from
right,
when I was a
uh-huh.
child, and oh my goodness, there's boots label here. Oh, that might be the one that closed down. You know, I said there were 3 boots on Sutfield Street.
Yeah.
There was a little one about there, I think. Might be further there.
We used to use this toilet paper. I sound medicated.
Strong.
Well, that brand of toilet paper we had at home.
No extra private upstairs. We're still living close, actually. We're still people are living here, so their flats are occupied.